Cooking with PG, whipping it up with PG.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking with PG. I'm so excited to be having you share with us again as we're going to once again just have an amazing time as we're preparing ourselves for what is my absolute favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. Listen, over the last few years, it has really been an incredible experience as we have virtually gone into your rooms and into your homes as we've been sharing some of our favorite recipes, giving it to you tab style. And this year is going to be no different. Listen, I know that many of us have really enjoyed a lot of the recipes that we've shared over the last couple of years. And guess what? We're going to have some amazing flashbacks. We're going to share some of our favorite recipes from the last couple of years, but I'm excited for what we're going to share this year. Y'all know I love food. Matter of fact, I love good food. And so we got some of our Tab Culinary Ministry with us today that's really going to help us set the atmosphere and really get us in the mood. I don't know about you, I'm already hungry, so we're excited. I want to make sure that each of you get the things you have. We've already sent out the ingredients for what we're going to be sharing, and so I hope that you join with us. Let's just have a good time. Y'all know how we do a Tab, because ain't no party like a tabernacle party, because you know we really have an amazing time. So listen, let's go and get ourselves ready as we're preparing with our main dish this year. That's right, we're going to do something a little different, but we're going to bring some flavor, tabernacle flavor. We got a low country boil. We also have a lemon lush dessert that we're going to share along with some of the many favorites that we shared over the last couple of years. So let's get ready to roll as we move into our opening dish, our low country boil. Welcome again. Once again, we are so excited as we're sharing with Cooking with PG. And that's right, our main dish this year is a low country seafood broil. Now listen, most of y'all know I am from North Carolina, 336 till I die, but I have an affinity for that lower Carolina. That's right, South Carolina. And so we're bringing our recipe today from what they call the low country. I've been wondering, what does low country mean? But I was told, you know, we have a lot of South Carolinians who are part of the Tabernacle family, Tab North coming soon, that tell me that low country really is based on the altitude. So we're really looking forward to that, sharing that today. Listen, y'all know I love me some good seafood. And guess what? I have some amazing help that's going to come in, some Tabernacle favorites. Matter of fact, they from South Carolina. That's right. All those who helped me today got some South Carolina blood flowing with them. So we're going to bring with us today the one and the only. We love her so dearly at Tabernacle. She is head of our culinary ministry. She's over so much at our church. Come on, let's give it up for Miss Ann Holmes. That's going to be my helper today. What's up, Miss Ann?
Hi there.
All right, great to have you. And also,
Thank
y'all
you.
know I could not work without the one who works my nerve, but she is one of the best people that I know in my entire world. Come on, let's give it up for Joyce as she's coming in. These South Carolina partners are going to come rock with us today, and we're excited to have them be with us to help us with this low country seafood boil. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
We've been prepping, guys. We've been really trying to get this together. You know, when you get to be an expert chef, you know, had to make sure I do all that I got to do. So I got my good helpers and my good helpers. That's what we're going to call today. And we're going to get everything together. So I want you to stay tuned in. It's going to be a wonderful time as we start today. Now, when we think about the low country broil, now this is your thing, Miss Ann. Most times we see the stuff that you cook. Over the years, you've given us some incredible recipes. And so we're kind of stretching ourselves today. We're doing a low country seafood broil. So talk to me, for those who are watching out there, what do we do? What's the first thing that we need to make sure that we do?
Well, our pot is already washed and ready.
Wash and make sure that's important. Wash your pots. Wash your pots. That's number one. We got to make sure
That's
this
right.
stuff is good. All this stuff has been sanitized. We're
Right.
still in the pandemic. Wash your pots. That's all I want to tell you. All right.
Okay.
We wash the pots. What else we do?
And then we're going to pour it. You're going to take the top off.
Take the cup off.
And Joyce is going to pour the water in
All right.
so we can get it to boiling.
You trust Joyce to pour the water in?
I trust
How
her.
much water are we using?
We're using 4 cups.
4 cups of water. This is important. 4 cups of water. We pour them in into our freshly cleaned pot. Once again, make sure your pots are clean, guys.
Put your top
All right,
back
put
on.
our top back on. Mm-hmm. We turn it on. So when we put it in there, we simmer in. What are we putting the temperature on?
About medium high.
About medium high. Medium high. So why that? It gives it some time.
So we can give it a boil.
Give it a good boil.
Give it a
That's
boil.
low country broil. So,
That's right.
So it's got a boil. I got it. All right,
That's
cool.
right.
Once the water's been put in, what else do we do?
We wait and we're going to add this crab boil.
We're going to add this crab boil. Do you like this? You like this?
Yes, it's good.
Okay, cool. All right. We're going to add that in. While we're adding this in, guys, we're going to start getting our ingredients out. We're going to ask Joyce if she would go and grab some of the ingredients that we have that we're going to share. You put the whole contents of that bag in. Okay,
Right.
cool. Once you put that in, put it back on.
Put it back on.
And we turn it on and it's boiling.
Right.
You want the water to start heating up, simmering.
Yes.
That's important because you can't put these ingredients into some cold water.
Right.
It's got to be simmering because
That's
if
right.
it wasn't, it'd be like the low country cold, but we're doing the low country boil. So I
Right.
get it. I'm rocking.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, now we got our ingredients, so now we're gonna let this simmer. How long do we do this? You know, most people, when they get this together, you know, we're expert cooks. That's
Okay.
what we do, Miss Ann. We
That's what
cook,
we do.
We know what it takes. But there are a lot of people out there who may not know how long this takes.
Okay.
How long do you think the whole process should take?
About 35 minutes.
35 minutes. So everything together. So many
Right.
people, you know, they got no time. You know how we work. You know, I don't know about you.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, a lot of people's house, you know, they say it's going to eat around 2, and people
Right.
don't start eating about 6.
Right.
But this is only going to take you about 35 minutes. So,
That's all.
So we're going to let that roll. All right. We have our ingredients. We got Joyce over here. Joyce, what do you have here? We got some corn. That's important. That's corn that's a part of it. What else do we have?
We have some kielbasa sauce.
Some kielbasa sausage. That's good. That's going to be in there.
We have some red potatoes.
Red potatoes. These some good red potatoes that we're gonna put in there as well.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. All this is South Carolina. This is you represent for South Carolina. I love to hear. I love to hear. All right. While we're getting that together. Now remember, this is gonna take about 35 minutes to go. So once we got it simmering, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and start adding these ingredients. So I'm gonna ask Joyce, go ahead and start putting the ingredients in. Remember, you want to add them, and just this is what makes this a beautiful dish, Miss Ann. I love this because it ain't about the looks.
Right.
It's really all about the flavor.
It is.
It's getting as much in as possible, right?
Right.
Now, see, if it was just me, I wouldn't put the sauces in, but I know I gotta make sure we cook for everybody. You know?
Okay,
So
okay.
I would have a different alternative, but you gotta put some sauces in it. It
Oh,
gives a
yeah.
little flavor.
It
gives that
does.
flavor, right?
It
It's,
does.
It's that good flavor we put in. So we put that in. You don't put the corn. We don't put the potatoes. We don't put the sauces in. How long do we let this sit and simmer?
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's a long time. I ain't gonna front. I get a little hungry. Do you get hungry when you're cooking? You know, sometimes while you're waiting on the food to get together, you get a little hungry. So listen, we're about to show you some things to perhaps while your family's trying to get ready to eat, because you know, people be pestering you, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Listen, we're gonna show you some other things. We got some amazing recipes that we've done in the past that we're gonna share with you. But I also wanna share with you also some things that you can do to kind of keep yourself together or while you're waiting on the food to cook that you can get. So listen, we're gonna give you a flashback at this point as we look back at some of the amazing recipes that we've shared over the last couple of years. See you in a few moments. But we want to do something that I know all those who like me, who love seafood, is going to really have a great time. So we're going to start with our seafood pasta. And I got an incredible individual that's going to come and share. She's over our prayer ministry. She's also married to our very own Reverend Woods. And so come on, let's welcome to the stage right now, Minister Joyce Woods. And she's going to come to give us our opportunity to share in our seafood pasta. What's up, Joyce? How you doing today?
Pastor, how are
Awesome.
you?
So grateful
Doing
to have
good.
you. Listen, we are going to have seafood pasta. And I can see all that we have here right now. Can you go ahead and tell those who are eating with us today and cooking with us, what ingredients do we have?
Yeah, so to start, we have our tricolor pasta.
Tri-colored now. This is I like the color. It looks like
Yes.
Thanksgiving. I see
It
orange
is.
and green. That's cool.
Yes, and then next we have our imitation crab meat.
Okay.
And then we have medium-sized cooked shrimp.
All right, it's already cooked.
Yes, it's
okay,
already
cool.
cooked.
Awesome.
Yep, that's-
So what else we got here? So once we
Yes.
put all that in, I see.
Yes.
Is it now?
Yes.
I ain't gonna guess. You tell me what this is.
That is Kraft mayonnaise.
Kraft mayonnaise.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes,
what
I
else
don't
we
like
rolling with?
Hellmann's, so I use Kraft.
Kraft, y'all. She said no
Yes,
Hellmann's.
that's
We're gonna
right.
rock with Kraft.
Yes, and that is Miracle Whip.
Okay.
Yes, and then I have some finely chopped onions.
Okay.
And red pepper and green pepper.
Awesome. Y'all got that?
Yes.
Make sure you grab that. Go and get it out. We're going to grab it and put it together, our seafood pasta. All right? Joyce, I'm going to let you rock and roll.
Yes.
And while you're doing it, we're going to talk through it and tell us
Okay.
what you think. So where'd you get this
Yes.
from?
It just kind of started. I love seafood. I love pasta dishes.
Okay.
So I just kind of experimented one day, and I was like, well, let me do like a seafood pasta.
Okay.
And I kind of put all this stuff together, and it turned
Is this
out
the dish
good.
that got Mike? Is this
Yeah,
the dish?
I think
This what
so.
turned-
Yes,
okay, I got it.
yes,
Mike, listen, we
yes.
found out.
And a lot of
So go
people
ahead.
requested.
Awesome,
Yep,
awesome.
they do.
So I'm going to let you rock. We do it.
Yes.
You're going to take some of the pasta.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
So you
First thing we do
Yes.
is put the pasta in the bowl.
Yes.
All right? So the tricolor pasta, we put that in there. All right, cool.
Yes. And
Awesome.
then next, we're gonna add the shrimp.
Okay, add the shrimp. And you said it's medium size. Is that just
Yes,
what you
that's
want to
just,
do,
that's
or,
just a
or
nice
they can
bite
add larger if
size.
they get it?
If you like to, but that's a nice bite size.
Okay, cool. And
If
then
you
we
eat
put
it.
in the
Yes.
imitation crab meat.
Yes, that's what that is.
All right.
Yep. And then we will add our
Just adding all in
green
it.
pepper. Yeah.
Green peppers in after that.
Yep.
All right.
And then red pepper.
Now, Joyce, you're from New York, right?
I am,
Okay.
yes, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn
Yes,
in the
Brooklyn's
house.
in
That's
the
right.
house. That's
Big A.
Yep, and then next we will add the mayo
Man, the mayo. Y'all see all this going in, right?
and the Miracle Whip.
Okay.
And next we have to add some seasoning.
All right, got some seasoning. What we rolling
Yes.
with?
Now I don't measure. I did the best I
Okay.
can with my
You don't measure.
measurements. Yes,
Okay.
I just kind
No
of
pinch.
go in
It's-
there.
it sound like my
and
grandma. She ain't got no measuring
that's
cups
right.
nowhere. Just till you feel good.
Yes, that's right. Till you feel good.
That's
and
it.
just season
So that's
to
black
taste.
pepper.
Black pepper.
All right.
Yes. And then next is Obey.
Obey.
Yes.
Oh,
wanna add
my
some of
Baltimore
that in
folk, my
there.
Maryland folk, they love that Obey.
Yes.
She gonna shake, just shake. That's all you gotta
Yes,
do.
that's
it's
right.
not about a pinch, ain't about a cup. Just shake it
Yes.
till it feels good.
And this is a vegetable seasoning.
Vegetable
that gives
seasoning.
it an
Goya.
excellent taste.
Okay,
Yes,
we're
it
gonna rock with
does.
Goya. You know,
That's
Goya,
right.
during
Yes.
this last political season,
That's
acting a little crazy,
right.
but we still gonna rock with
It's
Goya.
really good, and just one packet.
One packet.
Yes. Yep. Add that in there.
All right.
And then just stir it up.
Cool, I'm gonna let you rock
Yep,
with
okay,
it
great.
while you cooking it and pushing it up. This actually looks incredible. I love seafood.
Okay,
And so it's
great.
been since 2008 since I stopped eating meat. But I initially, when I started, I went right to vegetable.
Okay.
But only about, I think 7 years ago, I added seafood.
Yes.
Because my trainer was like, hey, PG, you need to have some protein. So
Yes.
I'm big on seafood. That's the main staple of my diet. And so I love shrimp. And so crab is always important. So this looks
Great.
incredible. Y'all seeing this?
Yes.
Man, this looks so yummy. I mean, I know we got a few days to go before Thanksgiving, but man, this is incredible.
Yes.
Do you do anything else? Like once you do it, do you
That's
chill it? And then
yes, it has to chill for about 2 hours.
So 2 hours
yes,
after you mix it.
After you mix it.
Listen,
that's
guys,
right.
make sure you have
Yes.
enough room in your refrigerator.
That's right.
And
Yep, so
we chill it.
got it mixed, and then you can just kind of taste it, and you know,
Okay.
just see if you need to add a little bit more pepper.
Okay.
Or the Obey, and
Okay.
then you're good to go.
Listen, so this is seafood pasta. Did y'all see that? How easy that is. And so even what we gave, I think you can feed a large family
Yes,
with
you
this.
can. Yes, yes.
So guys, once again, this is our opening dish. We are doing our seafood pasta. We got our crab. We got our imitation. We got our shrimp. We also got our pasta. I promise you, this is incredible. Minister Woods, thank you so much. This is incredible. This is a great way to start. And so remember, those, make sure that you get that together. She said, remember, after you finish making it, put it in the refrigerator about 2 hours. Let it chill so we can rock and roll. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to put it in the refrigerator. We already got a lot of stuff in here, so we're just going to. And this is the finished product. So after you've done the two hours or so chill and you're ready to rock, I love the presentation. Presentation really matters. And once all that is done, this is the finished product of our seafood pasta. Do you have a name for it?
No, just seafood pasta.
Joyce Woods seafood pasta. That's what we're
Yes.
gonna rock with. All right, thank you so much. Once again, get that in. Remember to put it in 2 hours in the refrigerator, and you are ready to rock and roll. Once again, come on, let's give it up for Minister Joyce Woods. Thank you for sharing with us, Cooking with PG. Appreciate you. Welcome back. You know what? That was an amazing recipe. That was a great time. Matter of fact, just watching that really got me hungry really again. So once again, as we've been talking about this low country seafood broil, once again, it's gonna take about 35 minutes, but we're letting this thing simmer. But as I told you before, a lot of people may come in. I don't know about you. Do you let people in the kitchen while you're cooking, getting things together?
Sometimes.
You know, they just come in. What about the grandbabies? You know,
Oh, no.
kids want to come. Oh, you don't let them in. You know how some people come in because, you know, they get hungry. Because, you know, Thanksgiving, we supposed to be eating all day, but you know how it is. Sometimes it takes a while. So we want to make sure that we also give you something to kind of hold you over. Right. There's always, you know, we call it appetizers. The bougie people call it appetizers.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
you know, just some little snacks to hold you over. So we want to give you something while your seafood broil is going, broiling and simmering. We got some appetizers. Now, what do we have here, Miss Ann? Now, I know this cheese.
Cheese.
This cheese. Now, this is always good. Now, you got to make sure that you can be lactose tolerant, because if you lactose intolerant, it's not going to be good. But cheese is good.
Right.
We got some good crackers.
Oh, yes.
It's almost like we got some communion going on. Now, the only thing
I
we
tell
missing
you, is the wine.
That's right. Grape juice, whatever you want to have. So we got cheese, we got our crackers, and then what is this? What is this that we have as well?
This is the crab dip.
Crab dip. That is amazing.
Oh, yes.
I love some
It's
good crab
good.
dip. So you can have it either way with the cheese, and the crab dip can go with our crackers. So it's just something to hold you over. Something to hold you over while it's simmering, while you're getting yourself together. So it's important. Any particular thing you want to tell people about how they should perhaps prepare their crab dip? Anything? Just because it looks wonderful. It looks really stupendous. I mean, it almost looks like I don't even want to mess up the ambiance of it. It just looks amazing.
I know it.
Yeah.
Just get a little crab meat and cut up you some peppers, celery, little onion, and put a little Miracle Whip
Little Miracle Whip.
and cut your crab meat up kind of fine. And some people add shrimp to
Do
it.
they? That's good. Good shrimp. That's good.
And just stir it up and
That's amazing.
let it get good and cold and
That's
mold
good.
it and put it
That's
on a
good.
dish.
That's good. You know, Joy's breathing heavy behind me. She
I
seems
know
like
it.
she's hungry.
Yeah,
We're gonna let that roll. So once again, we have these appetizers. While it's simmering and getting things together, you got your cheese, you got your crackers, and it's amazing crab stick. I promise you. You want to make sure that people who are over there fellowshipping with you are good. You don't want them to be worrying when we gonna eat, when we gonna eat. Just give them a little something to hold them over, and that'll be cool. Well, listen, we're almost at that point. We've let the stuff simmer for a little bit. Listen, we got another reminder, amazing flashback of some great recipes that we've shared. Listen, I know that you're gonna really enjoy this one. So listen, I'll be right back with you as we share the conclusion of our Low Country seafood boil. But go ahead and check out this recipe from years past. See you soon. Well, let's move to our second vegetable. And tonight, I'll be honest with you, I absolutely love this vegetable, even though I'm really allergic to them, but I eat them whenever I get a chance. We're gonna go to our collards. So let's go and get ourselves ready, Miss Ann. We also got another helper with us, the maestro himself. Come on, Trey, bring us this pan. Trey came in, he's gonna bring us and help us cook tonight. How much cooking you gonna do for Thanksgiving? None, okay, all right. What's your favorite holiday? Your favorite holiday is what?
Christmas.
Okay, cool. I'm the only Thanksgiving person. Cool, thanks, man. Appreciate it, Trey. So what we got here is we have our like kind of our pot, right? Pot. What already in? What all do we have in there ready? So let's say preparing for these collards. What else? So we got the turkey
wings.
Turkey wings. All right, and let me get the collards. Smoked turkey wings. Let me get these collards out of here. Now, what's a good thing? How do you wash them? You know, I'm gonna tell people it's so funny. So we would have these at the house. I'm gonna show how country we are, because I didn't like washing collards. But how important are washing them is important.
Oh,
Like,
they have plenty dirt on them.
Can I tell you what my grandma would do?
What?
She put our collars in the washing machine.
A lot of people do that.
Anybody else do that?
I don't.
Anybody else put your collars in the washing machine?
No.
We used to put collars in the washing machine.
Oh,
I hope
okay.
she ain't watching. Don't get mad, because you know you gotta really kind of watch. But listen, you don't want dirty greens, so I'm telling you, you need to make sure that you do that. All right, so we got our turkey wings. We put that in first.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Put in our turkey wings. All right, thank you so much. Then
You're
what we do?
welcome.
We're gonna put these collars in there. They've been thoroughly washed.
Yes, they have.
Now, who washed it? Did Joyce wash these? Y'all can see Joyce. She ain't always causing problems, so you got to follow up on her all the time. All right. You gonna help me on this one? Let's put it in. All right. I love collards. Is this your favorite? Do you like collards or turnip greens?
Turnip.
You like turnips better than collards. I'm glad this is my menu tonight, because I don't like turnips as much as I love collard greens. You know, when I think about it, honestly, greens for me is always cool. My granddad loved them. We had a garden in the backyard, and this is one of the things he would do.
Okay.
And we grew collards, and we had collards in the back. We had green beans.
Okay.
I used to help my granddad snap green beans.
Oh.
He also grew up on a farm, so one of the things he would do is shuck corn. How much corn, y'all? Any corn shuckers out there? Y'all know how to shuck corn? You know the craziest thing? I didn't know corns used to get worms in them.
Oh, yes.
It freaked me out when I used to shuck the corn and there'd be worms in the corn. All right, so we put it in there. We got our turkey wings in there. We got our collards, fresh washed collard greens. All right, we're gonna put this on top?
Yes, we are.
How long do you let it simmer? What do you do with that, Miss Ann?
I just let it cook slowly about 2 hours.
For 2 hours. So this ain't a meal you can just kind of get and then just eat like you put in the microwave.
Right.
Okay. You ever microwave collard green?
No.
They probably wouldn't taste good.
Probably would.
Okay, all right. So listen, guys, it's very important. Listen, that while we're cooking this meal together, as we have at Thanksgiving, this is a good opportunity to kind of like talk, have some fun, chill out, throw some Tab Global on the screen, get you some good worship and word. That's important. That's what makes cooking and Thanksgiving work. That's why I like doing this every chance I get, Ms. Ann, because I'm a master chef. You see it on my thing.
I see.
And then I got it on my hat. So, because I got the hat and the shirt, that means I'm a
See, I
master
hadn't
chef.
earned one yet.
We'll get you one day.
That's okay.
One day.
All right.
All right. All right, Ms. Ann, we have already put the broth in there, and that's been simmering for a little while. And also turkey wings. Why are the turkey wings? They just give an extra little flavor to it?
Yes.
Okay. You know, there's some people that like a little extra seasoning. You know, Miss Charlene likes a little extra seasoning on her
We'll
collards.
put a little salt,
Go
just
ahead,
a
put
little
that
bit.
one in. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's significant and important. Why? Because that also provides the extra taste. You know, one of the things that we do in our culture, in our community, y'all know what I mean, we like our food to have some seasoning to it. Ain't nothing worse going to some place and it be bland, right? You ever had some stuff like that?
Yes. I know.
I want some good seasoning. All right, so we put, we've got the chicken wings in there. We got the broth. That broth is important, and also a little salt and these fresh washed collards. And once again, y'all want to keep it there for like 2 hours. 2 hours is about the perfect time to let that go and simmer. And once again, I know some of you perhaps are not experts in cooking. Some of y'all probably thought the greens coming up looked weird, but you keep them in there because it's, as they continue to simmer in, they'll get a little more compact and they give it that nice little texture.
Right.
So
then you can always add these others.
that's right. So we got a whole bag of that. But once again, make sure you wash your collards. Have you ever had gritty collards?
Yes. And that's not salt.
That's not salt.
washing.
We're talking about gritty dirt because you didn't cook or wash your collards correctly. Listen, hear me clearly. Don't be cooking with us and then getting people sick, getting other kind of salmonella and other stuff. We don't want none of that. We want to make sure that you make sure you do this thing correctly. All right. So we've done the yams, have been the first thing, and then we just got our collard greens together. I think we're ready to try our third one out.
Right.
All right. Get your ingredients ready. We get ready to move to our third item on our list on tonight. All right. Welcome back again. Man, I'm telling you, looking back at some of those recipes, really, we did an incredible job. Tab, I know you remember what we just shared with you, and I hope that you made it part of your family tradition, as we're always trying to cultivate and embrace just amazing times of fellowship with one another. Well, listen, we've already had a time. Man, this food smells amazing. I'm telling y'all, boy, I know your houses are filled with just an amazing scent of our low country broil, but we're not done, because it's not just about putting the corn and the potatoes and all that stuff is cool, but I want some meat. I want seafood.
Yes.
So we have the final portion of the ingredients that we're going to add, and guess what they are? These are some things that we want to also provide to us. The shrimp, it's the crab, and it's the eggs. But you got to make sure. So what I was told, Joyce, is as we prepare to put them in, and I'm going to ask you to share that and put it on top, we have about 3 pounds of shrimp, right?
Yes.
3 pounds of shrimp. Now these ain't ordinary shrimp. We don't do the small shrimp. We do jumbo shrimp. That's right. That's the jumbo shrimp. So we're gonna add that in to our seafood broil. Put them in. Boy, they smell so good, so fresh, so fresh. So we got 3 pounds of jumbo shrimp that we're adding, and then also we have about 4 pounds of crab legs, right? Just snow crabs. They ain't just regular crab, but snow crabs. So we're gonna put that in there as well. In a particular time, you know, a lot of people like to go to like the different places around here, Augusta, you know, where they have like juicy crab or red crab, but it's amazing when you can do it in your own home, right? You know, we're trying to put that in our own flow. So we done added the shrimp. We done added the crabs. How's Joyce doing? She doing all right?
She's doing a
you
great
think
job.
We can trust her to?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We can trust her.
Joyce, and also finally some eggs. This is important. So we're gonna put in about 6 eggs that we're gonna put in here as well. And all the while, it's still simmering. It's still going. The heat is still going. You're starting to smell the aroma. You can already get a taste. And as you can see, Joyce decided to kind of put them around. You can kind of spread them around so to get some full flavor in there. And then we just let it continue to go on. Miss Ann, how long would you think this process takes?
About 15 more minutes.
15 more minutes.
35 total.
That's right. So we done let it simmer for 20.
Right.
Then we put in the shrimp, the crab, and the egg. And then about 15 more minutes, we're just gonna let it roll. All right? So while we're doing this, while we're letting it go for about 15 more minutes, once again, there's some other things we want to share with you, because once again, it has been an incredible, impactful time, because we also know Thanksgiving is not just about the main entrees, but it's also about the sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of us like sides. So listen, we've got some other things we want to share with you, and we'll be right back as we come to the conclusion of our Low Country Seafood Broil. See you in a few moments. All right, guys, you got your ingredients. We're ready to roll to our next dish. Now, once again, I told you that growing up, we had a garden in the backyard. And one of the things that, because my granddad was from the country, my grandma was from the country, some of the things we would do together is that we have to make sure that we prepare our vegetables. So I know about shucking corn, and I also know about snapping green beans. That's right, listen, I know as a kid, most of us perhaps didn't even want to eat much of the green beans, but green beans are healthy for you. And I'm so excited for this next dish because we're going to do a green bean casserole. Listen, I got some other friends coming back. We got Miss Ann. She's going to be rocking with us. Come on back over. She's going to help us with this dish. But we also got the man, the myth, the legend, Dante Stewart, he's over our digital campus. He's our digital pastor at our church. We're so excited to have him. So he's going to be rocking with us and helping us with our green bean casserole. All right, Miss Ann, talk to us about this green bean casserole.
Okay, Dante, you're going to take your green
All right. What's our ingredients? We got green beans. What else we got?
cream of mushroom,
Cream of mushroom,
and a little soy sauce.
little soy sauce.
And we have the French onion
Okay.
to go on top.
Oh, awesome. Well, Dante, man, tell the people where you're from. You know, it's always interesting. Most who've gotten your book, an incredible new book, Out Shouting in the Fire. And so a lot of people, they say they know you. They see you kick off at Tab Global. They see you, they say, the guy with the hair. I said, yeah. And the gold chain, and he be rocking and rolling. So, man, it's always interesting. We were talking before this and getting this together. You always claim to be a country boy. So tell us about being a country boy from South Carolina.
That's goodness.
I'm from North Carolina, so
Hey.
we're the best Carolina, North Carolina,
right,
but
all right.
we'll let y'all South Carolina people have
so
it.
I'm from St. Matthew, so between 3 towns actually.
3 towns.
So my mama didn't want us to go to white school.
Okay.
So, we had to go to the black school,
Okay.
in St. Matthew, so I had to stay at my grandma's house
Okay.
in Sandy Run.
Okay.
But we lived in Swansea, South Carolina.
Okay.
So we stayed in Swansea.
Swansea.
Went to grandma's house.
Grandma's
throughout the
house
week,
throughout the
and then went to St. Matthew's at Cowan County High School.
Wow.
So I like to tell people I'm the type of country boy where all we know, the best food is at the gas station. Livers, the hot sauce, the chicken, the potato wedges.
That's right. That's right.
Honey mustard.
That's right.
The old school honey mustard.
That's right.
So I'm from that part of South Carolina.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
yeah.
So have you made green bean casserole before?
I actually have not made
Okay.
green bean casserole, but I have done a lot of stuff with green beans. I usually at home, just like you, I'm vegetarian, mostly vegetarian. I usually saute my green beans with red peppers and onions. I might have a little soy sauce or whatnot. So and then I might bake them or just leave it like that. So yeah.
So guys, Dante always be coming into the office talking about, PG, I was cooking this weekend. So we still gonna ask his wife. I mean, she said that he does, and so we know how that rolls. So you put in what? This is the soy sauce. So you put in that cream of mushroom, you add that soy sauce, and what else you put in there after that? You gotta stir it up.
Oh, like stir it up.
Yeah. So talk, man.
Stir the
So
beans.
Dante,
Get it in. Gotta incorporate it.
Oh, yeah.
you just released the book, man. Can you tell us, man? And we're really proud of you. Excited to have you part of our church, but really excited for what God is doing in you and through you. So talk about this process, man, while you're stirring this thing up about this book.
Well, book writing is much like doing food. Take all your little ingredients and you got your little measurement and try and put it all together, stir it up. And hopefully, in the end, you got something good. Now, just like cooking, you might make mistakes sometimes. And you got to go back and revise. So that's like the editing process to make it the best possible dish possible. So when it come out, as people say, you ain't trying things on Thanksgiving.
That's cool.
You already did your
That's cool.
experiment.
That's
So,
cool.
with my book, man, it's been just a process of growing as a writer, putting the right things in the pot, choosing the right ingredients and things like that. So hopefully now that the book out in the world, people can like this dish. Enjoy it.
That's right, man. That's right. How long did that process take you in writing?
Whew. Well, as a writer, I've been writing since. I just kind of
Sprinkle it on top.
I sprinkled it like Salt Bay. I can't Salt Bay 'cause I might spill some. I'm gonna spill that. But I started writing actually in 2016 publicly. And then I just kept trying at it. I got a lot of rejection. So started off writing essays, and then over time, as I started to read better books and things like that, and work at it.
His man said, that's it.
Yeah, she said, that's it. So she said, your time up. Yeah, but I kept growing, and people started seeing like, my ability as a writer, kept encouraging me. And I usually write every day, though. So, like, early in the morning, I'm up at 4:40, and I work out, and then I'll have my time of reading, about 30 minutes, and then 10, 15 minutes of writing. I'm always working on something. And then it turned into a book. So
It's good, man. We're so proud of you. It's going to go big and big. And so, but Ms. Ann said we got to go ahead and get this in here.
all right,
we
now
got
where
no
this got to
sense.
go? This got to go in the oven.
In the oven.
Okay.
Joyce,
time to
clean
bake.
up, Joyce.
Bake.
So we put it on what, 375 again? Is that the magic number? 375, Joyce. Miss Ann said 375. Which one is it?
And you can take the.
All right. So we get in there. We got it. Okay. How long you put in there? Joyce is trying to make changes. That's how she runs everything. So then it's in there. How long do you typically keep it in there?
I think about 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes.
All right now. That thing kind of
hot.
It's kind of steamy now.
It's good.
So how long? So is this less like with our other casserole? You had to kind of look and see when it's ready. Okay.
But this one just about 20 minutes.
Wow. Okay. That's good.
You know, everybody oven cooks a little different.
Okay.
You know, sometimes mine, I have 2 ovens. One cook faster.
She got
than
2
the
ovens, y'all. Y'all hear what she said? She got 2 ovens. That's when you know you balling for real.
Yeah, indeed.
She said it so casual. You know, I got 2 ovens. I love it. I love it. I got 1. And that's good. How many you got?
I got one.
Okay. Let's say I got 2 ovens. So.
Okay. But sometimes you just have to watch it and make sure you don't want your onions to burn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. This is incredible, Dante. We're proud of you. Appreciate you helping us from Miss Ann. You always the bomb. So once again, y'all see our green bean casserole. Welcome back. Once again, that was an incredible recipe. I really enjoyed that meal.
Oh, yes.
That was some good stuff. I
It was
full
good.
that year. I don't know about you. Listen, well, guys, we're at the finality. Listen to this. Man, I can smell. You smell this, George? Woo! I'm telling you, the 35 minutes has been up. I mean, our stuff looks incredible. Now, you did remind me that when we put in there, one of the ways that you know that it's done is when everything looks pink. Pink, right? Crab legs got to be pink. Shrimp got to be pink. That's right. So that's it. You can already tell kind of the eggs a little hard boiled. But listen, you always want to add something with your Low Country seafood boil. Now, some people eat French bread. That's what I heard. That's what some people eat, French bread. But no, not us, not at Tab. We got a wonderful compliment to our Low Country seafood boil, and it is Joyce's Dirty Rice. Ain't that right? We're going to do Joyce's Dirty Rice. And so that's always something we're going to add to it. Now, you see some of the ingredients here. This is some of your favorite type of dirty rice? Joyce's Dirty Rice. That's what it's her dirty rice. So this is some of her favorite ingredients, but you just can't have dirty rice. But you also got to have some good old gravy in it, right? So we're going to add some gravy. So while this is simmering, getting together, and after your rice has been prepared, we're going to make some gravy. Now tell me, Miss Ann, what is in this gravy? Because you know some people just put gravy, but what's in this gravy? Etouffee. Etouffee. Am I saying it correctly? I want to make sure. Etouffee, right? So some etouffee that we put in there, and you stir it up. How long would you say it takes for good gravy to kind of be made? How long would you say this takes?
It took about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. Get your gravy. Now with the rice, how long? Rice don't take that long, right? You know, just because I cook it all the time. You know, me being an expert chef and everything, I know it don't take that long. So you want to keep that straight, and it looks wonderful and garnished. And while we're getting our gravy together, we have it. So we're gonna put a little bit together. We're gonna have a little bit just to show you. So we put something else in there, right?
Yes, we added some shrimp.
Added some shrimp. That's
Yes,
right.
we
So we got
did.
shrimp in the gravy. We got shrimp in the Low Country seafood broil. So
Right.
this is incredible. So guys, this is what really completes our main dish for us this year, which is our Low Country seafood boil. As you see, it's incredible. I can't wait to dive in. But just to add that special funk, add that Joyce's Dirty Rice. And we have some amazing gravy we're gonna add in there, some etouffee.
Oh, yes.
With some shrimp as well. So listen, that's an incredible time. Listen, we're getting everything together. And so we're also gonna go back and share with you an incredible thing that we've shared a couple years ago. But also, as we prepare our hearts, make sure you get your ingredients out, because once we've got everything together, it's now time for our dessert. See you in a few moments. All right, so we've already did our yams, and they're cooking. They're getting themselves together right there in the oven.
Right.
What would say about an hour for them, right? And then our collards are ready. They are stewing, and they're getting themselves together. And so that's about 2 hours for that, right?
Right.
All right. This next one is I want you to go and get your ingredients together. And you know, my diet is so unique. COVID has messed me up. Can I be honest with you? I'm not eating like I typically would. But every Thanksgiving I cheat. Most people know I take very seriously my diet. I've tried everything from paleo, keto, and many people know that one of the things that's a hallmark of those is to cut your carbs down. But this Thanksgiving, guys, we ain't worried about carbs. We're gonna eat some carbs and some pasta. That's why one of my favorite dishes we're about to do right now, macaroni and cheese. Now listen, I tell people all the time, now, you gotta be special to cook macaroni and cheese. Everybody can't cook macaroni and cheese,
Right.
you know, in the same way. I never forget, listen guys, please don't tell my aunt, but I'm about to tell on her. I never forget one Thanksgiving, my aunt, bless her heart, she decided she wanted to try macaroni and cheese. We tried to tell my grandma, please grandma, don't let her cook it, but grandma was trying to be nice and kind, and she let her cook, and it ended up being some white macaroni and cheese. Listen guys, if you go to Thanksgiving and the macaroni and cheese looks white, don't eat it. I don't know what she did. It was horrible. And my grandma tried to eat it to make her feel good. We couldn't play with it. Me and my sister couldn't play with it. So we're not making a white macaroni and cheese now, are we?
No.
Okay, we make the regular cheesy cheddar cheese.
Yes.
I like the edges. So y'all gonna say the edges. How many folk out there like the edges? I love edges when we do that. All right. So let's go and get that together. We're getting our ingredients out. We are ready to roll. We got some help. We need some help. Trey helped us on the last dish, and we have somebody that's gonna bring us something. The country boy himself.
Okay.
Reverend Michael Woods gonna come. He's bringing with us, Pam.
Okay.
Natural Steps, Natural
you.
Steps,
You can
Arkansas.
sit it right
and
there.
so, man, you like Thanksgiving? What was
I
it?
love Thanksgiving.
All right. What you got everything planned? What y'all doing?
Well, we ain't doing too much, but I love Thanksgiving.
You love Thanksgiving?
I love Thanksgiving.
Man, Thanksgiving.
Hope we got everybody shut down.
It's got to shut down, man.
But I love
Appreciate it.
Thanksgiving.
Thanks, man. All right, cool. He brought our pan out. We're going to see some more of them, man. We got to ask him some questions. I need to know what Trey and them are doing, Woods are doing. We got some other people that's going to be a surprise in this cooking show, man. Listen, we miss you guys. Thank y'all for joining us. All right, first thing we're going to do, we got to strain it. We got to strain it, right?
That's right.
All right. Why is straining important?
Because we don't need the water.
You don't need the water
No.
in the mac and cheese?
No.
Have you ever had people make water in macaroni and cheese? Okay, how long do you want me to strain it?
Shake it a little bit.
Shake it a little bit.
That's good.
That's good. All right, cool. Put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all we got?
That's all we got.
Cool, all right. And once you get that, bring it over here. All right, guys, we've strained our pasta.
we don't sit
Don't
it
put
on
it on
the
the stove.
stove.
That's right, I don't want to cause no fire. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Don't cause no fire. All right, cool. So we got our butter here. We got our eggs here.
I put a little
Put a little what?
seasoned salt, a little pepper.
Is
Just
that
a
your
little bit.
special thing? Like, what do you do? Seasoned salt and some pepper? Okay, so most people don't do that. You do a little something different, right?
Well, some people put salt in their noodles when they boil in it,
Okay.
and I don't like that.
You don't like that? Why
Not me.
Okay. I want to make sure it's do like you do.
Okay.
I don't want to do like other people. So put a little bit in there. All right.
That's good.
Can I ask you a question? This is a serious question. I need to know if we friends.
Okay.
If you making grits, are you putting sugar or salt in your grits?
Salt. But some people like to put sugar
Man,
afterwards.
come on. Everybody knows sugar goes in grits. Everybody knows. It's cream of wheat.
Okay.
I digress. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
That's
thought
good.
we was on the same page. All right, cool. All right, so we've added some black pepper. We've added, what else do we need? We need to stir it up. Okay.
Add your butter in there.
Okay.
And stir it up.
How much butter did you put in?
You can just put all that in
Put
there.
all of it in there?
I usually put half butter and half margarine.
Half butter, half murder. Why both? Why half? Any particular reason?
No.
There's some people out there that probably want to know, because I'm an expert in the kitchen, so I know that's what
Well,
you're
see,
supposed
that's
to
what
do.
you told me you do.
I did. This is my.
that's
this is
why I
my,
do it.
This is my recipe. People need to know that. So, all right, cool. All right, you put the butter and margarine in, and I
Yes.
like cheesy macaroni. So I
Okay.
want it real cheesy.
This
I
is
don't-
sharp,
sharp. Okay, cool. All right. What else we got?
and then we put mild.
Mild. Okay.
I brought extra cheese
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna
case.
put all of it in there.
Oh, you gonna
Listen,
put all
I
of it in
want
there?
extra cheesy macaroni and cheese. So I can put
Okay.
it in there.
Because you don't want it white.
I don't want it white.
Okay, then put it in there.
We ain't doing white. Black Lives Matter.
Okay, then. All righty.
So that's what we're doing. Okay. Black. Yeah, I'll go back. Y'all can edit that if you want to. All right. So we are. Okay.
Now we're gonna add a little milk.
A little milk. See, most people don't even know. I knew you put milk in there.
I like evaporated
Why? What's the difference?
because white milk breaks down
White
quicker.
milk breaks down.
Evaporated stay creamier.
That's right. See, I don't want white macaroni and cheese, and white milk breaks down. I love it.
Okay.
That's true. Okay, cool. We're gonna put it all in there. All right. How long you stir it for? Well, you just kind of
Until you get your cheese
I
and
got you. And we put sharp in
Eggs,
here. We
everything.
put mild in here.
yes.
What about these eggs? I know you whipped up some eggs.
We're gonna
You wanna
put them in there.
Go ahead, throw those in there.
That'll help hold it together.
Need something to hold it together. You know, when I think about it, honestly, that's what Thanksgiving why is so important. And I know this is going to be a hard one for so many people, and I hope that you are staying safe. I cannot reemphasize to each of you why that is important, why that is significant. So I hope you're going to stay safe. You make alternative plans. That's why we're gathering together, guys. We got to do virtual. Do virtual. We don't want anybody getting into harm's way. And so, all right, cool.
Use your spoon.
Use a spoon. Okay, cool. We'll transition that over. All
Okay.
right.
Boy, looking good.
It is, you know, because I can cook, Ms. Ann. I've been trying to tell y'all.
I tell you, I'm gonna come to your house for
Listen,
Thanksgiving.
come on over. I'm gonna be sleeping.
Oh, I thought you was gonna cook.
We cooking now.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm eating.
Well, we'll put it in the freezer.
That's
and
right.
eat it
Put it in the
later.
freezer and then I'll be straight. All right. Cool. All right, we did the stirring. I'm gonna let you keep on stirring that for me, Ms. Ann, so we get it straight.
Okay.
No, when I think about Thanksgiving, honestly, it really is about family. It really is about us spending time with one another, even though you can't do it physically. So make sure that you have done this. This is also good to replay with your family. If you got to do virtual Thanksgiving, you know, we just got to do what we got to do. But being connected is so important. So once again, she is stirring this up. Man, it's going to be a real good trio. So we've done the yams,
cheesy.
we've done the collard greens, and now we got mac and cheese. All right, and we're going to put it in the pan. Mm-hmm. Let Ms. Ann do it. This looks real good.
Look at all the cheese.
I want the edges.
Okay. I like the edges too.
All right.
You can have two and I have the other two.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We ain't gonna let nobody else eat it.
We give Joyce the middle.
Give her the middle. We're gonna give Joyce the middle.
She got to have something. She's such a good worker.
We're gonna put this in the oven. How long you keep your mac and cheese in the oven?
Oh, maybe 30, 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes. All right,
I don't
so
like it
yams,
hard.
hour. Collard greens, 2 hours. But we need mac and cheese, 30 and 40 minutes. They're not gonna be burnt, is it?
No.
Okay, cool. Welcome back. That's right. We're now down to the finality. That's right. We always have an amazing time at Tabernacle. And one of the things that we appreciate so much is when we do our sweets. That's right. Listen, y'all know over the last few years, there's always PGs in its desserts. I've had some amazing desserts. You know, you remember my fried pound cake? That was great. You also remember my PG's rum carrot cake? Yeah, some of y'all still talk about that. But I must admit to you that I'm not the best baker on the team. No, we have an incredible gift who has been serving at our church as controller, but also she is an incredible cook. She does an amazing job. She always lets us taste test some things. And today we have an incredible dessert that I'm really just excited to share with you. We have the one, the only South Carolina's own from Hemingway, South Carolina, Claudette Johnson. Come on, Claudette. She's coming to share with us. Listen, y'all remember this is our South Carolina version. That's right, Tab North coming soon. Don't forget, we're coming soon. But we're really sharing. She has got an amazing dessert today called the Lemon Lush. So I'm gonna let Claudette take it away. That's right, she is our defending bake-off champ. Matter of fact, how many years did you win it?
Well, they only let me win 1 year, and that was the first year.
And they
wouldn't, right?
The rest of them cheated.
They would not.
She really could win every single year. But we're gonna let Claudette come and share with us today her Claudette Extra Special Lemon Lush. Take it away, Claudette.
All right. Well, you've just finished your seafood crab boil, and you may be feeling a little full, but the thing I love about this dessert is it's not a heavy dessert. It's a very light dessert.
Cool. We need light. We need light.
Yeah, and it's a lemony. It's a very versatile recipe. You can switch it up, switch ingredients, make it the way you want to make it. So the first thing we're going to start off with is a cup of flour and a cup of pecans, and one cup of butter. And I use European style butter. European style butter has a higher fat content. And if you can smell it, it smells real buttery. And it just makes your house, yes, very rich. It's very rich. So I'm gonna mix that up into a ball, press it in a 9x13 pan, and then we're gonna bake that for 20 minutes. And we're gonna bake that for 20 minutes. When it comes out, I'm gonna bake it just till it's light brown. And when it comes out, you're gonna let it cool. So we're gonna put this to the side. So while this is cooling, we're gonna take 2 blocks of cream cheese.
Any particular cream cheese you like?
I like Philadelphia brand cream cheese.
You know, I like Philadelphia
I do.
too. You know, the Eagles, yeah, I like them as well. Best cream cheese, Philadelphia.
It definitely is. Some things you just can't skimp on.
They can't skimp on it, because anything from Philly is winning.
You got it. You got it. You know, that's my basketball coach. She's
That's
from
right,
Philly.
that's right. Dawn Staley.
Dawn
She's a
Staley.
South Carolina Gamecock
All the way.
diehard fan all
All
day.
in.
That's right.
1 cup of sugar. And we're gonna take that and we're going to mix it.
That looks so good.
And your cream cheese should be room temperature. And this has been out for a couple of hours, but it's a little cold in here.
So if it was refrigerated, it'd be harder to mix. Right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you want it room temperature.
You want it room temperature.
Okay.
And the sugar will make it a little softer. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. You wanna make sure that all your sugar is incorporated. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna take our spatula.
Now, if I was home, I would be, my grandma used to let me lick the stuff off the thing. I'll save that for later, but that's always a good thing to do.
You know, my kids used to like to do that when they were little, but I found this spatula that gets pretty much everything out the bowl because I
Really?
was afraid for them to get salmonella poison.
Salmonella. Okay. We don't want nobody getting salmonella.
No,
so
but
be
there's
careful.
no egg in this, so you could eat this. Mix this really well.
How do you know when it's ready? Like for mixing, what's for you a key?
I just want it to be soft and spreadable.
Because you don't want a lumpy, like,
You don't want lumps.
Yeah.
No. You don't want to bite into your lush and get a lump of
that's
cream
right.
cheese.
You don't want a lump of cream cheese.
You want everything to be well incorporated. All right, so that looks good. And we are going to scrape this down.
Scrape it down. I know we're making a lemon lush, but what are some of your other favorite desserts?
Well, you know I love bread pudding.
That's bread pudding.
You know,
Do you
yeah.
add rum to it?
Well, my mother makes it. I can't make it.
Oh, okay.
So the bread pudding I bring in is my mother's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
That was so good, though.
I know. Well, she'll be back.
That's right.
This month. So
Shout
maybe
out,
she'll
Mom.
make us some.
Can't wait to have some of your bread pudding.
But she's gonna teach me.
All right. She's going to
All
teach
right.
us. That may be the dessert for next year.
Okay. But I don't. I did make a Krispy Kreme bread pudding with the donuts,
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
and I did.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
And I did make a rum
now, they
sauce
gotta
for that.
have the red light on. Like, you gotta have
Well,
the red light for Krispy Kreme.
They are the fresh donuts when I use it, so we'll have to make that because that's really good, but it's very sweet.
Y'all know Krispy Kreme is from North Carolina. Just in case y'all
I
didn't
didn't know that.
Yes.
I did not know that. So once it's finished
Okay.
beating, see my handy dandy spatula, I can get everything out. And that's what I do.
Really incredible.
Right.
You ain't got much you can just lick from the bowl. I'm gonna
No.
take that bowl from you because when it gets done, I got it. Just wait.
And we are, it's up here, we're just gonna spread this out evenly and see how nice it spreads.
I so knew want to put my finger in it, but I ain't
No,
gonna do that
don't
right
do
now.
that.
Somebody else gotta eat.
Right.
But this thing is amazing. So this is the lush part of the lemon lush.
Actually, I don't think it is.
Okay.
I think this is, I don't know, maybe a base layer.
Okay.
No, the cookie is the crumb, the crust is the base layer. I think the lemon pudding is the lush part
Wow.
because it's just really light and airy.
So you want to make sure that everything is kind of covered. You're really
Everything
putting.
is covered.
Okay. You're really putting on.
And because I am the person I am, this is what I do.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. All right. So there we have it. We have our first layer.
That's it. So this layer number
That
one.
is it.
Okay.
This is our first layer.
All right,
so
that's
we're gonna
great.
sit this here. We're gonna grab our bowl back
Cool. Let's get it back.
because we were very good and we sprayed pretty much everything out
Yes.
of it. We can use it again.
Okay.
So for our lemon layer,
Okay.
we're gonna use 2 packages of Jell-O instant pudding, the
Jell-O
lemon
instant-
pudding.
Wow. The Jell-O instant pudding. I used to love Jell-O growing up.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't. My mother used to put fruit in it.
Jell-O pudding pop. That's what we used to talk about when I was growing up. Any particular? So it's the lemon flavor, right?
It's the lemon flavor.
Okay.
Now, I told you before that this was very versatile.
Okay.
If you didn't want lemon, you could not use the crust, but you could layer the bottom with Oreo cookies.
Wow.
You know, I'm not a chocolate fan.
Okay.
Layer it with Oreo cookies,
Okay.
the same layer of cream cheese and sugar,
Okay.
and then chocolate pudding.
Okay. Wow. can
And
see
then, and then chocolate pudding. So we need 3.5 cups of milk.
3.5 cups of milk. So you use whole milk.
I use whole milk.
Is there alternatives? Like, let's say some people want to use almond milk.
It's no such thing. It's a dessert.
It's a dessert. So if you're gonna cheat,
Right.
you might as well
Exactly.
go all the way. I'm with it. If you're gonna
It's
cheat,
a
cheat all the
dessert,
way. Don't,
right.
You can't have cheat. Go
It's a
all the way
dessert.
when it comes to that. So 3.5 cups, right?
Right.
Okay.
The fat, you know, full fat is full fat.
Yeah.
And
you're gonna cheat.
less fat, it just doesn't spread
Yeah.
nicely, and you
If
know,
you're gonna go all the way.
you don't have the same feeling in your mouth.
And it's Thanksgiving. I
Right.
mean, you cheat on Thanksgiving. If you're worried about calories on Thanksgiving, what's the point?
I'm gonna grab this paper towel to wipe this off right quick.
And you're gonna pour all this in here.
3.5
All the while,
cups
we're
of
still
milk.
just sitting here. This first
We're just
base
sitting there.
is chilling. Okay.
This is very quick,
Okay.
very easy,
Okay.
and your guests are gonna be amazed.
Okay. So you're mixing. I'll hold it down.
Okay, thank you. So I'm just gonna mix, get it started.
Okay.
We're gonna mix this about 3 minutes until.
So you're
our-
methodical. You're not rushing the pour.
No.
Okay.
Because I want it all to be incorporated.
Okay.
I've learned some tricks of the trade. And you don't know, but I just started a new venture.
New venture. What you doing?
I'm in chef school.
You're in chef school.
I'm in baking and pastry school.
That's amazing.
Yes.
How's that?
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
You learn
So-
anything new?
Yeah, I did. Well, actually, I did. So I've been bringing my treats into the office.
Yeah.
So every week they get something. You haven't been here.
On
You've
the,
been missed
the
out.
admin side, yeah.
No, you
Y'all
have
leave
not
me and Miss
been
Charlene
here.
on the other side. We on the other side.
I
you
put
know.
them in the publication room. So the first thing I made was pumpkin bread. That was kind of easy, you know, just to ease me into it. So this is my 3rd week now.
Wow.
And then last week we had chocolate chip and walnut cookies.
Oh wow.
And we had oatmeal raisin cranberry cookies.
What's your grade? Say you been getting A's on them?
I am.
Okay.
I'm top ranked in my class
Top
right
ranked in
now.
the class.
Because you know I'm competitive like you.
Listen, die hard competitor. We're gonna get on that side. Me and Miss Charlene, one of these days we're gonna get some of the pumpkin bread and the cookies.
Well,
Matter
yes.
of fact, we'll get them when we get back to the office. I'm already.
But no,
I'm
the
with
cookies
everybody
are
else.
gone.
Are they gone?
No,
Who ate
but-
them? Probably Woods.
He
Woods
did.
probably ate them.
But
What was that?
I brought in yesterday a healthy treat.
Okay.
Oatmeal, blueberry, flaxseed muffins.
Oh wow. Okay. Flaxseed.
Flaxseed.
Okay, that sounds great.
It was good. They liked it.
Joyce like it.
I don't think Joyce had any.
She had none.
Nah.
That's another thing. We'll have to put that out there. You said it's not granola, flaxseed. Flaxseed, right?
Flaxseed.
Okay. So this 3 minutes you have to turn this and get this going. It's really
Yeah.
going smooth. If y'all see how smooth this texture is, it's really looks great. It smells amazing.
Smells lemony. Lemony. So even if you want it, like I don't make banana pudding because I don't like bananas. But if you wanted to make like a quick banana pudding,
Okay.
you could use vanilla wafers on the bottom,
Oh, wow.
your same cream cheese layer,
Okay.
and then banana pudding instead of lemon pudding,
Oh, wow.
and just cut some bananas up on top, and then you're cool with it.
Now see, here's a critical thing. I need to know when you got to. I like a lot of vanilla wafers in my.
You
banana
can put
pudding.
as many as you want.
Yeah, when people don't put enough vanilla wafers in it, just I want to taste some banana. I want to taste the vanilla wafer. All
Let's
right.
see how this
Looks
is.
smooth. Looks real good.
So this is good. All right. So, you know my scraper, I like to
That's
get
right.
everything. And we want to make sure everything
You want
at
to move
the
it up?
bottom.
Or?
Yes. All right, so we're just gonna pour this over. All right.
And everything's pretty much room temperature.
Everything is room temperature. The milk needs to be cold in order for the
You
pudding
don't want,
to
you don't
set.
want warm.
You don't want
milk.
more milk because then your pudding won't set.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spread it out real nice and pretty, real nice and even.
That's good.
Okay. So now guess what? We're ready for our final layer.
That's right, Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Now, if you really want it to be special,
Yep.
you could get heavy whipping cream and
Okay,
some sugar
okay.
and make whipped cream.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna do that.
But,
This is the best. Cool Whip is the best.
right, we want something quick and easy, right? We're working smarter, not harder.
That's right.
All right, and we're just gonna spread this on here. And if your pudding is a little too soft, you can just stick it in the refrigerator to let it set for a little bit.
Okay. But overall, this takes about 20, 25 minutes, right?
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, the longest time is the time you have your crust in the oven baking.
Got you. And people can do that while the seafood broil is simmering.
You sure can. You can make your crust first and just stick it in the oven. And while you're making your seafood, your crust can be cooling.
Good, good.
Because you don't want your crust to be hot because it'll melt your
You seem very delicate, so you can't be heavy-handed to do this, right?
No.
You just really
no,
kind of
you
scrape it
wanna-
on top.
Yeah. And my pudding is a little soft, so try not to get it. I love Cool Whip too. Try not to get it in there too much, but I'm kind of OCD when
I
it
get
comes to the corners.
You know, I know.
I'm just gonna get this a little bit
That
here.
really looks amazing.
It's delicious, I'm telling you. It's very light, and so when you eat it, you don't feel heavy. And you're like, oh, I can have another plate full of this. And I use the good butter
That's right.
with the high fat content, because
Because on Thanksgiving, we're not worried about
we're
calories.
not. And anyway,
Work out the next day.
why would dessert not be decadent? All right? All right.
That looks amazing.
Okay, so now the final ingredient we want to add, and this is up to you, you don't
Okay.
have to do nuts,
Okay.
but
Just adds a little something to it.
just adds a little something to it, a little crunch. We're gonna take our nuts, we're just gonna sprinkle them over the top.
Does it have to be pecans, or you can?
No, you could use walnuts.
Okay.
I don't think I would use almonds.
Okay.
You get the same crunch.
Okay.
And besides, I equate almonds with like healthy.
Okay, cool. And we're not trying to be healthy.
No, not on Thanksgiving.
This looks great.
And I like a lot of nuts, so here we go.
Okay.
But
Don't worry about cleaning up. We'll get Joyce. Joyce will do it.
I'm gonna set this to the side because we're gonna sit that in the refrigerator for a bit so it can set.
Okay.
But I do have
This looks
a
incredible.
finished product.
So this is what it will look like when it's done.
Yes. So see, everything is set. Your pecans on there.
That's good. Can you see the layers? You can see the layers on
See
that.
the layers.
That's incredible.
So
Let's get it up for Claudette with
Thank
that
you.
South Carolina Lemon Lush. That's right, guys. Listen, this is incredible. We got one more thing we're going to share with you. But once again, we want to share another flashback with you. This was incredible. See you in a few moments. What's up, guys? Once again, welcome back. It has been an incredible experience, and we have been cooking with PG. I hope you've been following along. I hope that you've been having fun as we've been sharing in the different sides of Thanksgiving. Thank you to all of our wonderful guests who've been coming in. I hope that you've been going along with us as we're preparing ourselves for Thanksgiving. But listen, you can't have Thanksgiving just with sides. No, you got to have Thanksgiving with, guess what? That turkey. So listen, we're out here and we get ready to make that turkey. I got my friend and my brother, Brother Carlton McCray. He is no stranger to us at Tabernacle Baptist Church. Matter of fact, some of our last great events, Brother McCray and his crew has been cooking with us. So man, he's been so gracious to take out of his busy schedule and rock with us. Now listen, y'all don't count against him. He got this Falcons thing on his hat. We ain't gonna even go there. You know, I promise you, even though he got a Falcons thing on his hat, this thing is gonna turn out great. So, I mean, this is not gonna be a loser turkey, Brother McCray. This is gonna be a winning turkey, but we're gonna let him rock with it. Brother McCray, how you doing?
Doing good, Pastor. How are you?
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man. First of all, I just want to say thank you on behalf of our church. You come through so often with so many of our events. Trunk or Treat, you was out there. We do our Kingdom Fellowship, so thank you so much for your team. Even when we came back and we was at our thing for church anniversary. Y'all blessed us, so I appreciate it. So listen, we're here. I'm rocking with you. Now, people don't be thinking I'll be cooking. Now, I know I just eat fish. You know, people know I gave up meat since 2008, but listen, I rock with the turkey. Matter of fact, one of the last things I ate was a good turkey. So talk to us, what are we gonna do today? How are we gonna share this turkey, and what you feel we ought to do to help those out there to share with us in our Thanksgiving?
Well, Pastor, first of all, this turkey is prepared and ready to go, except
This ain't falcon, right? It's turkey.
it's just turkey,
Okay,
no
cool.
falcon.
I'll make sure. All right.
No dirty bird.
No dirty birds.
Uh,
No dirty birds, y'all. Whatever you do.
That's right. I have a variety of seasonings I
Okay.
use from time to time. Sometimes I change it up depending on my mission as
Okay.
far as the turkey. Sometimes I fry turkey, but this turkey we're gonna smoke.
We're gonna smoke it.
Nothing like a smoked turkey.
That's right. So it's different. Is this something like came from your family? What do you feel? Like, is this something you just got into? Because I'm always amazed. I mean, you out there and you show a lot of love during cooking. So what is it? Is that from your experience, being brought up? Who did it? Your dad, your mom, grandparents? Who gave you this love for cooking?
I just tried different recipes, and this happened to be the best recipe
Wow, okay.
when I take it and brine it. I marinate this turkey for about 12 hours.
12 hours.
Kosher salt,
Wow.
seasonings, different seasonings, accent,
Okay.
a little bit of cumin.
Okay. So you tell them out there they need to probably take some time, half a day to let it get right?
That's right.
You just can't throw this in the smoker. You
No,
gotta.
you cannot do that.
Okay.
So, and once I smoke it, then I put it in the turkey bag.
Okay.
And I let it steam in its own juice, and
Okay.
that makes it tender.
That makes it tender.
And one thing about the kosher salt, it opens the pores of your meat, so
Wow,
all
okay.
your seasonings go into the bone.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
And that's important.
Very
Because you don't want no dry turkey and you don't want no chewy, like, you can't break and stuff, so that's very important.
That's
So,
right.
Take me through it. Let's go through the process. Let's rock. Let's see how we can do it. Let me know,
Okay.
see your plan. Let me see your process. So
Okay.
you've already put this in here. This is a
Yes.
turkey that's been prepared for like the last 12 hours, you said, right?
Yes,
Cool. All
that's
right. So
correct.
y'all make sure y'all do that. Make sure that you marinate it. You got to get the juices in it. You got to get juices in it. That's what Brother McCray said. So let's rock with it.
Let's do it. Okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on
Okay.
on the grill.
Okay.
On
So
the
you've
stick.
already put the stuff on it.
Yes.
You've already added this seasoning stuff on it.
All that's
I
already
see you got
on.
ice in here. Any particular reason? That's just something that you do?
Safety precautions.
Gotcha.
Dealing with food, you want to keep this turkey at least 41
Got
degrees
it.
before cooking.
That's good.
So I got it pretty close to room temperature now.
Okay. Anything else you would add? I know most people, when you come to the season, I know this is what you provide. Anything else that you've seen that you think would work with people in their turkeys? What you think?
Italian dressing. When I
Italian
marinate,
dressing.
I usually use Italian dressing.
Italian dressing.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
incredible.
That's another key.
Wow. Okay. You're giving out the secrets now.
But it's
Let me see.
okay.
Okay.
It's
We're
all
rocking
right.
with it. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. All right. You open it up. We ready to rock with it. Let's go.
Okay.
Guys, y'all hear what he's saying? Italian dressing. Make sure that you figure that piece out. Now, listen. This is the state of the art. This that big boy right here. This that big boy smoke. How long did you heat? I got to step back. Okay, I want to make sure now. We're trying to make this safe, y'all. Ooh.
It'll smoke about 3.5 hours.
Okay. 3.5 hours, guys. It's important.
3.5
Why 3.5? How do you, why do you set that time? Why 3.5? Why not 4? Why not 2?
Well, by the temperature that I cook about 275.
Okay.
About 3.5 hours is good cooking time
Okay.
for it. But now it doesn't have to be done in 3.5
Okay.
hours. That's when it goes back into the turkey bag and
Wow.
cooks in its own steam.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we sit here, we put it in, you got it, we rock it in, you in the smoker, 3.5 hours. Now, after 3.5 hours, what do we do? Those who's trying to figure out what the next move is, what's the next move?
The next move is to wrap it in to put it in the cooking bag.
Okay.
And that's where it steams
Okay.
in its own juice, and I put it back on the grill.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's 3.5, then you take it back out, then you put it back in.
Right.
How much longer after that?
Probably about 30
more minutes.
40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you feeling that? You timing that exactly? Or you just like, I know you're the professional. We may have a lot of people out here not professionals like you. You just feel it, that's kind of what you've been rocking with?
Digital thermometer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Temperature.
Okay.
I get the, once it reaches 165 degrees, that's when I actually put it in the bag.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm testing it, the temperature the whole time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we're done. 3.5. We put the bag in. 30 more minutes. Let's go and bring it out. Let's go and show the people what we're gonna do. So, ooh, Jesus.
Okay, Pastor. Okay, we get some.
I don't even eat turkey. That looks good.
That's good.
What you put in there? What stuff?
No
this-
stuffing.
Not yet. You don't do the stuffing.
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
But this time I did.
Ooh, look at this boy. Ooh. So now it's done been in here. Man, this thing looks good. I ain't gonna front, Mr. McCray. So what is the move? You bring, man, that thing looks good.
It's ready to be sliced, Pastor.
Okay.
It's good to go.
It's good to go.
Yes.
So what are you thinking through the slice? You know, typically, my granddad would do that. He was at the table. Rest in peace, Big E. So we were talking a little bit about, so your juices in it, the Italian dressing. Is this the look that you want?
That's the look.
Wow.
That's the look. Not only the look, the texture, and the flavor is in the turkey.
It's right there.
No doubt, it's in there.
Man, this looks good, Mr. McCray. I'm telling you. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, this thing's smelling so good. I can already feel the smoke. It's all in my clothes. Man, this is exciting. I had to change. That's why I look different in this piece. I had to change because I knew it's going to be that smoke, that flavor, that texture. I'm telling you, I don't even know what to call this. I mean, the McCray turkey. I mean, I just feel like we're going to name it the McCray turkey. Just feels right to say the McCray turkey.
That sounds right to me,
That's right.
Pastor.
That sounds right. But you're going to win. This is a winning
This is
turkey.
a winner.
Yeah.
This is a winning
As
turkey.
not too long ago, the Falcons were in the Super Bowl, and they were up 28-3, but they ended up looking like turkeys. So that's how we got this. That rocks.
That's good.
That's how we're gonna rock. Listen, love you guys. This is incredible, man. This is a major part of Thanksgiving, and for all the things that we've been sharing from our sides, man, this has been incredible. And this turkey, I'm telling you, it's the centerpiece of Thanksgiving. Now listen, y'all know I don't rock with meat, but man, I ain't gonna front. You almost tempted me, Brother McCray, to get in there. So listen, we got something else we're gonna share because we gotta top this thing off. We gotta make sure that we have an incredible time because the meal is incredible, the turkey is ready, our sides are ready, and guess what? We're getting ready to rock and roll to our desserts. We got a special dessert for you today. I'm excited. Thank y'all so much for sharing with us. That thing is looking so good, smelling so amazing. So listen, guys, let's get ready to rock and roll. We get ready to go back inside as we go and prepare the last portion of our Thanksgiving meal. Once again, this has been an amazing time for us to come together. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in for Cooking with PG. But listen, this is a family affair. I'm so grateful for the amazing team, wonderful staff, leadership of the Tabernacle Baptist Church. As you can see, this is an incredible spread, man. That seafood broil. We thank God for that cheese, the crackers, crab dip. That's right, Joyce's dirty rice and Claudette's lemon lush. This has been an amazing meal. And I hope you also enjoyed a lot of the flashback recipes as we think back on the last couple of years and how we really are embracing and engaging one another when it comes to family time. As you know, this is my favorite holiday, and we hope and pray that this is an incredible time. I pray that during this holiday season that not only will you show love, but be loved. Listen, we need more love and ground here. So listen, on behalf of our staff, we want to tell you Happy Thanksgiving. We love you much, as we say all the time, because we've been blessed. We're going to be a blessing. Peace. Eat well.